Good morning, neighbors. We're on day 17 of our March garden prep, and today we're going to talk about something that I'm hoping is going to help save you money. One of the things, especially if you live in a smaller town, that is hard to get is a great supply of herbs. Herbs can take a dish from being regular and elevate it in seconds, and that is something that people tend to spend a lot of money on when they go to the grocery store because herbs are not cheap, especially if you ever get the little tiny plastic packets and they have 3 sprigs of rosemary in them and they're $5 a piece or something. They're ridiculous. So don't do that. There are a couple more options that bigger grocery stores are going to. The first option is they have little tiny plants that are in the same produce section. If you look at those, I think the ones at my local store are like $3. They expect you to go home and peel the leaves off of that thing and, just use the leaves like you would a regular plant. You can also go into the garden section. You get a little bit bigger plant usually, but it's going to be 2 or 3 times as much money. None of that is necessary. A lot of herbs grow fairly well from seed. I think rosemary is one that is easier if you get cuttings. But here's the deal. Get one of those plants, get the $3 one inside the produce section, and put it in the ground. Put it in a pot. Get it to grow bigger. And then whenever you go to harvest, never harvest more than about 1/3 to 1/2 of it at a time in total. So don't harvest a half today and a half tomorrow and a half the next day. It'll be gone. But harvest a little bit and then let it come back and harvest some more. You could have more basil than you can ever even imagine from a $3 plant at the grocery store. There are a lot of other things too at the grocery store that you can get to grow. Potatoes from the grocery store, ginger, garlic, tomatoes. You can save tomato seeds. Now, the only thing you have to worry about is organic is best. Then you can believe that they haven't been sprayed with growth inhibitors or anything like that. We have lemons that we buy lemons from the grocery store. We have lemon trees because we've planted lemons, peach seeds. Now, the caveat to that also is whatever comes up may not be exactly like its original because it may be a hybrid. So, you may say, okay, I love this tomato. I'm going to go grow it. And then you might come up with something that's really not the best, but you've tried and you've, looked to see if it'll work. Experiments are fine. And what did it cost you? Nothing, because you bought the tomato to eat anyway. We have a lot of things growing on our property that we saved seed from stuff from the store. Last year I think we had 600 green pepper plants. So do yourself a favor, find some herbs that you like to grow.